Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Seris today. I did make a video on Seris somewhat recently, like a month or two ago, but in that video it was on the PTS when she got one of her changes based around her healing, and it was just playing her completely as a healer, and I want to do kind of the opposite thing today, playing her aggressively and kind of like a damage, or I guess a hybrid would be a bit of a better term, because you still do heal a lot. She actually did get a pretty significant change to her main heal ability. What was it called? Restore Soul. It got pulled down from 2 to 1.5, even though for some reason it just shows 1 there. It is 1.5. So I'd currently say Seris is actually in a pretty good spot. I've got 4 different loadouts for her. I'm not going to be playing with these 2, even though they did get changed a little bit since the last video I made on her, because I've been tweaking my loadouts a ton recently. But I'm going to be playing with these 2 here on the top, which I'll go through in a second. For talent, we'll probably be going for Soul Collector or Agony. Going to stay away from Mortal Reach, because again, that's what I did in the last video. These 2 loadouts are quite similar still to the standard healing ones that I use. We've got Fade to Black for reset on the F with the right click, a little bit of a heal on the right click, a little bit of reduced cast time to get into your F. We have Dark Sight, which is one that I actually rock on every one of my setups now, which gives you ammo when you use your Q, and Umbral Gate, which is a card I really like. It gives you a 40% movement speed buff whenever you've got an orb on anybody, even if it's just 1. It's a really strong card. I don't even rock Dark Whisper anymore, because if you just hit somebody with an orb and go into your F, you have like freaking 40% bonus speed, which is really just kind of crazy. I couldn't find anywhere in game that actually shows you how long the soul orb stays on somebody, but it felt like 3 or 4 seconds when I tested it in the target practice. I didn't sit there with like a timer or anything, but it's like 3 or 4 seconds, something around there, maybe even a little bit longer. I'm actually not sure, but it felt like a decent amount of time anyway, so this 40% speed buff is even better. And then this is basically a variation of that one I just showed you, except instead of the heal on the right click, we have Dark Sight at a higher level and a little bit of Eben Dynamo. I'm not sure, whichever one you want to go for. So yeah, that's it for the intro. I'm going to stick to Onslaught and Siege for today. If we get an Onslaught in game 1, I'll do a Siege for game 2, because I want to play at least 1 Siege with Seris. Another big reason as to why I wanted to make a Seris video is just because I've been playing her a lot recently. Whenever I'm not recording or anything, I will just sometimes play a game with Seris, because I can kind of just chill and not really think all that much and have a ton of fun. But we'll go ahead and grab her. We got Trade District for game 1, King of the Hill. I could switch up the skin, but I'm not really sure which one I'd want to go for, because I know some have gameplay disadvantages and others have pretty big gameplay advantages, but I'm not sure which ones are which, so I'm just going to stick to default Seris, and I guess we'll mix it up with the Divine Weapon, because I think it looks kind of pretty. We've got an Amani, we've got a Zim, we've got a Sky, we've got a Tiberius as our last pick, and we're up against a Cassie, a Ram, a Furia, a Talus, and a BK. Talus can be a bit of a pain, so can BK and Cassie, but Ram should be pretty easy stacks. Hopefully this doesn't go too badly. I'm hoping Zin will go for Guillotine so we can go through Ram, even if he doesn't have the immunity. That will be one of the easiest ways to go through him, or Sky with Debilitate, but we'll go ahead and grab Soul Collector, and then the slightly more defensive setup, because we are a solo healer here with no tank, so I am going to need a little bit of self-regen. Guess I'll go ahead and start out with Kronos, and probably also end up getting Cauterize or something. We've got Titan's Fury, we've got Yomi, we've got Debilitate, we've got Mana Rift, which still doesn't show. Can't believe that's still a bug. We've got Earth Splitter, Impulse, Solar Blessing, Raw Subjects, and Inner Strength. Pretty standard stuff all round. There's a lot of Life Rip on their side though, which is, I guess, good, because we're getting a ton of Cauterize straight off the bat. Don't usually go through all of the loadouts, but it does seem to be pretty standard stuff. Zin is going for like a lot of counter, which I guess is going to be interesting. Guess I'll just go ahead and throw out some stuff, see if we can get some good stacks early on. There we go. There's my Q. That is Cassie on the side, who nearly knocked me off. I was not prepared for that. There's a heal onto the Amani. Can't believe we actually just kept her alive. Clutch shit. Let's go ahead and get some more damage onto the Ram. In a bit of a bad spot. There's a Q. I'm not really sure what I should do. I'm hoping Cassie doesn't come around trying to get rid of me. I'm going to pop an F, and I guess just retreat into here. Yeah, sure. I don't think they're going to expect me to be here, and this way we can also still heals. Oh, Cassie, I'm off the map. Props to her for freaking getting it the second time. She failed the first one, but hey, 1 out of 2 is definitely not bad for a Cassie freaking knockoff. Go ahead and get some stacks onto this Ram and just instantly pop the Q to get those 4 stacks. There's some heals. That speed buff, as you can see, makes you freaking glide around. There's a heal onto her. This Cassie is really going for flank plays, it seems like. That is only trying to hit her with a root. Tiberius is, I guess, going in. Cassie went for an ult. I did just heal the Amani to keep her alive. Cassie is still, I guess, trying to get rid of me with a knockback setup or something. Go ahead and just get some more charges on people. There we go. That's like 10. What's my plan here? I'm really fast, which is nice. There's another stack, so I keep that speed buff. I've got 7 on them somehow. How did I just get 7 stacks with like 2 shots? I don't know. There's a right click onto Sky. Never mind. This is definitely not looking too good. There's a heal onto the Amani. We'll go ahead and pop the Q to finish off our stacks, because I landed 2, I guess. Guess I can go ahead and throw an ult. That's probably just going to pull the BK, because I for some reason thought Talus would still be alive, or he'd get healed by something, but I guess not. There is my F. I'm just going to have to pull back. There's a heal onto the Tiberius as he runs in. He went ahead and popped the ult, got rid of Cassie. Well done. I'll just go ahead and throw out some stacks. That's Talus going for an ult. There's a heal onto those guys. There is a Q just for 700 damage, I guess, because we can just start stacking stuff on him again. This Ram is nearly gone. We should be able to get rid of him here. Tiberius is on him with me. He's going to try and pop his ult, but he's out. Nice. Well done, team. There's a heal onto the Amani before she's cleared by that Cassie. Hello, Talus. There is my F. This is a bit of a stressful fight so far. I guess we can try and go in on this Cassie. There is a Q for a heal, and I'm still dead. How did I die there? Not really sure how she managed to apply Court to me there. I honestly thought I'd be getting a pretty beefy heal, but apparently not. I nearly got enough to finish off Kronos, which is nice. There So heal onto Tiberius, bit of a funny spawn. There's some stacks, cool, we'll get 4 for free and just finish him off in a sec. He's healing for a crap ton. I'm having to throw out a lot of heals this match. Cassie's doing a really good job with flanks. I got to give her props. She's doing a great job of getting behind our team. There's a right click onto the Zin. I'm going to go ahead and throw an ult. This should be a 2-man grab, or is it just going to be the barrack again? Not a barrack, it's a bomb king. Why have I ulted twice just to grab the goddamn bomb king? That's so dumb. Armani's going for an ult. I'm going to try and watch it here. That is Ram going for his. Luckily, I didn't underestimate the distance on it this time. There is a Q. He is gone. Well done, Armani. There's a heal for Tiberius. Just make sure she doesn't get flanked by anything. Well, the entire team died whilst I was trying to babysit the Armani. There is 6 stacks. We are back up to full. There's more heals onto her. We'll throw out some more orbs and throw out another heal. She is still just alive. There's some more little stacks for you guys. That's Talos going for an ult. He is just dead because I can Q him. He was really, really low because we were hitting him as he was trying to charge up the ult. So mean. There's some more stacks, or literally just one. Thank you for the speed buff, I guess. There's some hits onto this Talos. Hello, my guy. What's popping? There's a Q. He's dead. Cassie's trying to get rid of the Armani. I guess we can go in with her. There we go. Nice. Just about saved the Armani. Hello, BK. You're also low. Thank you for the free double. I've actually got quarterized too because I'm playing like a damage and they've got a ton of self-heal, but there's an ult that should get me at least a double. We got a double pull there. We did get BK, and I think we might have also got the Fury and the Ram. Either that was just the Ram. Hello, BK. There's some stacks for you. There's my F. Nice. He just wasted his ult completely there. So heal onto the Tiberius just to try and keep him up. Thank you, 40% bonus speed for keeping me alive. There's a heal onto the Zin. Nice. We're keeping these guys up. Never mind, the capture point just freaking moved as we got it. Hello, BK. You are still chasing me. There's a Q. Nice. Just about saved the Zin. Just spamming orbs at this Ram. To be honest, he's doing barely any damage at this range, and I'm hitting him for like the full 275 each one. So I guess I should just keep spamming it. Oh, that's like the entire enemy team. So I'm just going to go into my shadow travel and then go away. We're going to go ahead and throw an ult before I die. No, we do have pretty much everybody's ults up other than the Sky, who literally just used it. So I guess we regained the point. This match has been pretty damn weird, to put it simply. I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. I'm sure the stats will do a good job. There's some more stacks onto him. Thank you for the 7. We are out of range, but the Armani wasn't. We'll throw the ult there. Maybe get a couple people. Oh, hell yeah. That's a pretty nice freaking juicy pull. That's like the entire team. There is a 15 stack Q. That might be the biggest one I've ever done on Seris. There's a right click onto the Armani to keep her up. Let's get rid of the Talos. Nice. There's another heal onto her. Hello, Ram. What's poppin', my guy? I am fully stacked, so I guess I should try and be as aggressive or defensive as possible. Hello, Talos. You're going on an ult with me. Okay, sure. That sentence made no sense, but whatever. I'm alive and he's dead. There's a heal onto the Tiberius. A little bit salty that the team started to play well as the match was ending because they're 10 freaking points off and we do not stand a chance at recovering it now. Just throw out some more orbs. We just dealt a ton of damage to her. I do have the ult again. I've actually been genning it pretty quick. There we go. We'll pull him off the point. That's another really juicy one. Cool. That is a double. Sick. I've actually been playing pretty well so far. That is also Sky going for an ult, but there is the defeat. I feel like I played fine that game. I feel like the team actually came together quite well towards the end of it, but we had a really rough start. They had like a 100-point lead on us there for the entire thing pretty much. Shoutouts to Armon Key and also Nomo26. That was the enemy BK and also the enemy Talos. I love you. Shoutouts to the goddamn Talos. I could tell that he was ulting me a little bit more than usual, but at the same time, Talos is obviously going to go for the healer, even if I was not really playing like one that match, as you can see from the stats. Shoutouts also to Kiddens. That was the Furious. Shoutouts to these 3 guys. We'll go through the stats top to bottom. Tiberius did okay. Zin definitely did a bit under average there. 716, 50k is pretty damn rough. The Sky is also on a very similar thing. She actually has even less damage with, I guess, again, a similar stat. Not really sure how she ended up with such low damage going for Debilitate against a Ram. We did surprisingly decent. 82k is highest that game. We were pretty close to the Cassie, but we also had 50k heals, so I'm happy with that stat overall. Feel like I did pretty good. Armani also did fine, kind of similar to the Tiberius. As for their side, Ram sat on the point a ton, didn't have that great of a stat, but he did have a ton of objective time. BK did fine, Talos did fine, Fury did pretty good, and Cassie was by far the biggest issue in that match. She went 21 to 875k. She was the closest to us in damage, so yeah, GG, I guess. Not really all that much else I could say. We'll go ahead and queue for a siege. Yeah, we just did an onslaught. We'll do a siege for game 2. Even though we did lose game 1, I had a ton of fun. I got some pretty decent ults. I did do a decent amount of damage there. I feel like I did a pretty decent job at Seris. Do I want a DPS? I guess I should say that I'm probably going to hybrid because I'm going to deal damage, but I'm also still going to heal because I actually wouldn't recommend usually going for just straight damage Seris because I feel like she does play really, really well as a hybrid or just a straight healer, but straight damage is a little bit iffy. For the teams, we've got Damba, we've got a Term, we've got a Kant, and a Lian. So we've got double tank, double support / double hybrid, and a Lian, and we're going to be up against something in 3 goddamn seconds. I'm just waiting for the countdown. A Kanessa, an Eevee, a Ying, a Barak, and a Tiberius. So a pretty different team overall. They have single healer, single tank, and then double damage and a single flank. Sure, that rhymed unintentionally, but that's the team. I do recognize a couple names on their side and possibly 1 or 2 on ours as well, but we'll go ahead and grab Soul Collector, and then we'll go for the same setup again, the one that's kind of in the middle. We'll start off with some Chronos. Damba's going for Spirits Chosen. We've got Decimation, Storm of Bullets, Eminence, and then we've got Wormhole, Steady Aim, and Predatory Instincts, and also whatever the Barak and the Ying go for. Bit of a janky first round, to put it lightly. The Kanessa was just sat at the back sniping and stuff. The Eevee did a pretty good job with flanks, and then they were pretty much locking down the middle with the freaking Ying and the Barak. Got to give them props, they did a pretty good job, and there is the objective loss. Do have have the ult up, I guess I could try and pull something off with it. I think Barak's going to go for his. Indeed he is. There we go. Damn, I managed to get out of the way, and the term is over there, not looking too bad. Hello, Canessa. She's going to pop the ult. I did cast my F there. That was a little bit sketchy. She hit me, popped the ult, and then insta-hit me again. I didn't even have time to react to that. Like, the second I freaking took damage there, I popped the F, but I guess it didn't matter. There is the 0-2. We do all have ults, and also technically the recovery mechanic on our side, but this definitely does seem like a case of matchmaking, not really knowing where to put people again. At this point, it happens every other goddamn video, but there's a heal onto the term. We'll throw out some more stuff on the point. There's a right click onto him. I'll pop the Q for the stacks. There's another right click. I feel like even if I'm throwing out my heals all the damn time here, it's just not enough. There's another one on him. He isn't looking all that good. I'll hit him with one more if I can get the right angle for it, but he's behind a tree. I'm going to pop the F and just retreat. Not really all that much else I can do. When they're making the 0-4 push, I've had to kind of focus on heals a little bit just because of how much goddamn damage the team is taking. While they're finishing up the 0-4 push, there is the defeat. I was just about to try and get on it with my F, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference. That was a very, very stacked game, but I don't really need to do much explaining because that happens every other day at this point. But there we go. There are the stats for the match. I'm not going to bother going through too many of them because there wouldn't be all that much point. They were obviously the better team there. The Canessa and also the Eevee were shredding. I went ahead and checked on like Paladins Guru, and it seems to be a very, very clear case again of just the matchmaking system, not really knowing where to put them. The Eevee's like level 900, the Canessa's level 700, and everybody else in that match is like 400 or under. There's not really all that much point in me repeating myself and saying something I've said a bunch of other times, so we'll just swiftly move over to game 3. We've got Siege, Certain Beach, we've got an Ashe, we've got Tiberius. I've of course grabbed my Seris again. Seems like Tiberius is just kind of asserting his dominance, but the final team is Furia, Dredge, Ashe, Tiberius. We're up against a Skye, a Seris, a Strix, a Canessa, and a Barak. That double sniper plus a Skye is going to be a little bit of a pain, especially considering we've got 2 healers, and then we've got Tiberius for the damage, a Dredge as the second damage, and an Ashe. We're going to go ahead and grab Agony for this second one, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. We'll go for the same setup. We've got Solar Blessing, Predatory Instincts, Abyss Spike, Fortress Breaker, Arctictronic, Steady Aim, Nocturnal Mortal Reach, and Smoke and Dagger. Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into game 3. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better than game 2, which was really, really short, so we were able to pretty swiftly move on. It was like a freaking 6-minute game. Honestly, at this point, I'm just trying my best to get heals to that Ashe whenever I can and kind of annoy that Strix so that he doesn't just sit there for the entire thing. This guy is on me a little bit. There is my F. Okay, cool. There's a heal onto her. Oh, hello, Strix. There is my F. Can't believe I actually managed to get away there. Thank you for the heal, Furia. We'll go ahead and cancel out of it and get a heal on these 2 dudes. Nice. Throw out some orbs over there for Strix and Tiberius. Seems like we might actually stand a chance with this one. There's a stun for the Barak. I probably should have not stunned him there so that he could have got stunned by the freaking beam, but it's whatever. There's some more hits into him. There's a heal onto the Ashe. Definitely going to have to play like a hybrid for this one. Go ahead and throw an ult, because why not? This should give us a pull or 2. Yeah, sure, that's a double. There's a stun as well to follow it up. Ashe, you knocked them away, but I guess it doesn't matter because I can chase and get rid of them. Nice. I actually made another decent ult. Agony definitely makes that setup even more freaking juicy. There's a Q for her to stun her and just get some more damage. There's my F. I don't really need to even use it. Ashe is trying to knock her off the map, which is just mean. That's Seris going for an ult. I'm luckily out of range. There's a heal for the Fury. I don't know how I managed to get that angle on her, but I'll take it. She's actually still up. The Skye did go for ult, but she didn't get anybody with it. There is a heal for you. I just got a fake heal for a second. Okay, whatever. There's a heal for the Tiberius. He's actually still up. There's some hits up there for the Strix. Fury hit him with a stun. There's the follow-up. Nice. Honestly, I'm having a bit of a hard time believing that this is working out as well as it is. Maybe once they get quarterized, it'll be a little bit more difficult, but currently I feel like I'm healing for a crap ton there. The Q for Barak to put him out. We'll get some little shots up there. There we go. Push successful. Well done, team. There's a Q unnecessarily. I'll go ahead and get a little bit more Cronus and a little bit more Illuminate. Definitely does seem like our team is doing a good job of adapting to the situation here. It feels like Dredge and the Tiberius are both trying to flank as much as possible, which is working out very, very well because no one's really covering the 2 snipers because they only have like a Barak and a Seris who obviously have to do their own jobs, and a Skye who is trying to flank us. So both of the snipers are being kind of left alone, and our damages are going around and kind of making it work. There we go. Tiberius just got rid of the Strix. I think Canessa just went ahead and popped her ult. She missed me there, but I'm just going to keep this Ashe nice and full. Me and Fury are both just kind of freaking spamming heals at her. Throw out some orbs there for the Canessa. We can probably get a stun on her. There we go. That's just mean. She didn't fall off the edge there, but she did. What happened? That was strange. Okay, Dredge killed the Seris. Nice. Freaking Fury just killed the Barak, and I guess we can push in. I'm going to go for an ult unnecessarily just to pull her here. There we go. She is dead. Completely unnecessary, but there's no point being conservative with my ultimate. Thank you, Fury, for the heal. That is Canessa. I'm just going to sit on this point in my invis. I guess sitting in here and just kind of pocket healing might not be a bad idea because the snipers can't hit me there. Hello, Seris. What are you going for? Nothing, apparently. That is Skye going for the ult. Ashe did just get caught in that, but she's just about alive. Hello, Skye. You are nearly gone. I'm also nearly goddamn dead. Ashe's shield has also been super useful, but there we go. 3-0. I haven't actually got a single death yet. I say as I nearly get insta-killed by the Canessa. Why am I jinxing myself like this and not paying attention? What's wrong with me? Seems like we're making a pretty good effort on this push. Fury is going for an ult. Sure, I guess we can push up. That Seris going for it. I am actually alive on 20 health. I'm going to get out of that and go ahead and heal her to make sure she doesn't die either. That Skye going for an ult to make sure I don't get hit by that. Ashe did, but she's fine because heals and shit. Oh, there we go. The entire team's out, so I'm guessing that's going to be the 4-0. Complete opposite of game 2, which I think perfectly shows you how freaking all over the place matchmaking has been since since this new patch has come out. And there we go, there are the stats for Game 3. Ash did pretty decent, we did pretty damn good, the Dredge did a great job, Tiberius did a great job, and so did Fiora. Everybody on our side there played well. As for their side, Barak did fine, Strix did fine, Seris did fine, so did the Sky, and so did the Kinessa. Kinessa actually did the best there, but overall I feel like that was a pretty even match. Just felt like our team was adapting to the situation. Shouts to the Dredge and the Tiberius for actually going around and flanking and stuff, and also their team comp didn't necessarily work all that well because they had nobody to protect the freaking snipers. I reckon if they maybe had 1 or 2 champions different, it would have been a very different game, but I feel like team comp definitely made a big difference there. So yeah, there we go. That was Seris. I feel like this video has been a little bit up and down, but it's been enjoyable nonetheless. I of course hope you have also enjoyed today's video, because I certainly have. I'll see you all very, very soon. Let me know, of course, what you want to see me do next. Thank you so much for watching. I did my outro in the wrong order, but whatever. Thank you for watching. As always, stay frosty.